Hey guys, it's your favorite realtor, Shay Brunson with Better Homes and Garden Metro Brokers, where we buy, sell, and invest. So on last week, we discussed the importance of a home inspection. This week, I want to emphasize the importance of keeping track of your dates that you have agreed upon in your contract for your appraisal and financing contingencies. It doesn't happen in my particular case because I keep up with my dates, but I like for people to understand that you must understand your dates in regards to your financing and appraisal contingency. Typically, most people agree to about 21 days. I have seen 18 days, I have seen 14 days. It's whatever your lender basically feel comfortable and say that they can get the job done. But for whatever reason that they cannot get the job done, we need to be asking for an extension. If not, if we go past those dates, you will be losing your earnest money if for whatever reason it comes back and say that you cannot qualify for the home. So it's very important for us to understand that. A financing contingency is the time where the lender can come back and say that you can truly purchase that home. Now, we had already discussed the importance of getting pre-qualified and pre-approved, but for whatever reason, if we did not take the necessary steps to provide all the supporting documentation, that's the allocated time that we have, either 21 days, 18 days, whatever we have agreed upon, to come back to let the seller know that you're able to purchase. Now, if the lender comes back after that time frame and we have not asked for an extension and they come back and say that you cannot purchase the home, you will lose your earnest money. So it's very important for you to understand that you will lose your earnest money. And I like to emphasize that. I do go back and I fight for clients if for whatever reason, if the lender comes back and says they can't qualify. But it's very important for you to stay on top of your lender, which I do as well. But sometimes the lender may not be as responsive, and you have to keep in mind the lender was the lender that you chose to do business with. So we want to make sure that we stay on top of that lender to make sure that you don't lose any earnest money in this process. Also, we have the appraisal contingency. This is where the appraisal will go out to value the home, and for whatever reason, if they see any concerns that need to be addressed, this is the time that we will allocate in that 21 days, whatever we basically have agreed upon. I think you get the drift here. But the appraisal must come back within that allocated time to let us know if the home is valued for what we're purchasing it for. So say for instance, if we have not asked for an extension in the year, we only agreed to 21 days. And here we are at day 30 and the appraisal comes back and say, the house is not valued at the price. We can still go back and ask the seller for a price reduction, but ultimately the seller may say, I don't want to reduce the price. Either you take the home, for the price that we agreed upon, and then if you cannot meet those obligations, then the seller will be keeping your earnest money. So it's very important for us to keep track of those dates. I'm going to say it again. It's very important for you to keep track of those dates. Your agent will keep track of those dates for you, but as a customer or client, you need to be keeping up with your dates as well. As I indicated, a financing contingency as well as an appraisal contingency. We already talked about due diligence, which you already understand that. So if you have any questions about the home purchase process, I am only a phone call away. Give me a call, 678-744-8070. I would love to be your realtor of choice. Have a fabulous day and take care.